YouTubers, huh? They always seem to be getting up to some funny business. You give these young, naive kids all the money and fame a person could ever want with the only one rule: don't talk to any minors. Oh. The strange phenomenon of YouTubers doing the forbidden oopsie seems statistically bonkers. It's like 1 in 4 people on this website are one of these monsters, and I'm not one of them.
Well, I'm not one of them either.
Me neither.
There's so many YouTube predators that I've lined up all the most iconic ones from the past years to past weeks, and we're gonna rank them all. Also, I stole this idea from this guy, so just saying. I know that people want to hear about this one, so we're starting off with the iconic Ava Chris Tyson of Mr. Beast.
I'm about to ask this 15-year-old a ridiculous question.
Considering how massively gargantuan and ape-like Mr. Beast is, this is some good drama to chew on, girlies. What do you know? Some texts leaked of Chris texting minors as young as 14 in suggestive ways such as calling them dad and daddy. For being Mr. Beast's best friend, this is not a very Beast move. I'd call those texts the YouTuber classic, but then the weirder part is the suspicious artwork. She had a strange fascination with art depicting kids in unfavorable ways, to the point that she hung it up on her wall. There's also some alleged grooming in there, but considering nothing seems to be physically happening in the real world, I'd say this could have been a lot worse. Ava Chris Tyson is a C-tier predator. May Chandler make a TikTok prayer for our little Chris.
Hello?
I just want to double check. Do you actually like kids?
Yes, I love it.
That is true.
This one's a real curveball. Kai Cenat had his cameraman Chris exposed for being freaky with a 17-year-old. He started texting this girl thinking she was 19. She said no, and then Chris just continued as if that didn't happen. Bro, it's always the Chris's in the world, isn't it? Then he proceeded to get real freaky on iMessage. He was FaceTiming talking about why you never pick up on some Freak Bob activity. Freak Bob Chris gets A tier. Way freakier than Chris Tyson, but still nothing actually happened in person. Now this next one's a tough hit for the YouTube girlies, but we got Cody Co. Women around the country have lost their YouTube and food boyfriend. It's a tragedy. Pretty much what happened is that on some stage, Tana Mojo said that she slept with him when she was 17. And then people cross-referenced it with old podcasts and pretty much filled in all the blanks. Gabby Hanna was in there somewhere. That's like a season 2 character returning for season 7, which is crazy. But the fact that he actually slept with her when he was 24 is creepy and wrong. I feel bad for Tana Mongoose. Like, first the iDubbbz N-word situation, and now this. Damn. She must be God's bravest soldier with all these battles she keeps fighting. This all honestly sucks. We need a Chandler prayer for Tana. Cody Co gets an A tier for his crimes. And such as Cody Co hits hard for the girlies, the Call Me Carson situation hit hard for the boys way back when. What do you know? He was freaky texting a 17-year-old. This is like the 3rd one in a row. But there has been some reflecting the public has done upon the cancellation of Carson. While the girl was 17, he was only 19. This isn't a huge age gap, but she was also a fan of his, so there's some creepy shiz going on IMO. But if you really think about it, Carson walked so that Sketch could run, so like, there was a trade-off that happened here. Carson gets D tier. Miranda Sings. She groomed underage fans and made a scary apology video that's a 10-minute song. This one's a hard watch, and she's got that BPD girl stare in her eyes. I don't F with this at all. She's the first S tier predator. Dr. Disrespect. In 2020, he randomly got permanently banned on Twitch. Until now, no one knew the truth of why he was banned. It was a 4-year-long mystery. This was the One Piece of Twitch. But now we know it's because he was talking to a minor through Twitch chat messages, allegedly trying to meet up with the minor at TwitchCon. But let's not gloss over the fact that these were Twitch chat messages. Bro is truly an unk. He's literally in his 40s. But he also had a whole family, including a wife and a daughter. And now he doesn't have a job. I don't know how someone can possibly fumble this badly. Let's not forget he also cheated on his wife, which is no good. Dr. Disrespect gets a solid A tier for this terrible display. Now, easily the most iconic of these characters is EDP445. He was texting a 14-year-old girl and made plans to meet up with her. And as his Rick Ross ass made it to the location, he was caught Chris Hansen style by a team of dudes. This was when he famously denied it, saying he was only going to get a cupcake. cake, which is probably the craziest cover story I've ever heard in my entire life. And while he was lying about this, he slipped up and mentioned that this wasn't the first minor he's ever been in contact with. Then a few months later got caught again by YouTube prankster and Christian Gideon. I don't know how this guy is real, and I don't know how he's not in jail. This is one of those Hall of Fame moments in YouTube history. Easy S tier for the absurdity and how vile it all is. Thinking about EDP makes me so stressed and anxious, it makes me want to smoke weed. But I personally wouldn't damage my lungs like that by inhaling fumes inside of my lungs. Luckily, there's an alternative, such as the 5-CBD high-potency 10mg Delta 9 gummies, with flavors such as Vibes, Chill, and Surge. All perfect for if you want to vibe, just chill, or get a surge on, baby. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, I really want this, but it's from the internet. This could be sketchy. It's not. 5-CBD absolutely ensures top quality because every gummy is legally compliant and safe. Not to mention way more discreet than smoking or vaping. You can just pop one of these bad boys in your mouth and they taste delicious. Oh my lord, the flavor. And the convenience of having a delivery man bring it right to your door is so convenient. And you today, as long as you pay shipping, can get a free $40 bottle delivered to you. In boy math terms, we would say this is pretty much like making $40 by getting this, although you aren't really doing that. So click the link in the pinned comment and description and get that sweet good stuff today. Must be 21 years or older to order. Next up is Mini Lad. I guess you could say those lads were mini. I made that joke in the YouTube short, but I'll reuse it here. And what do you know? Another YouTuber getting freaky with minors. F tier. James Charles. This case is unique considering how massive of a YouTuber James was. This dude ran the website at one point and had every straight dude salivating for him. Am I right? Definitely not. But that didn't stop him. James Charles would explicitly text not just minors, but straight dudes. And he did this a lot, like 4 times, I think. James, good buddy, if you're looking for that straight boy love, why don't you just hit my Insta? I'm joking, of course, but that situation is nasty, bro. Considering the scale of the operation James was pulling here, he's definitely A tier. Dream Minecraft. Now, I don't know if Dream was actually a groomer, but a lot of people say he was. And considering all those Snapchat videos that were leaked, I'm just gonna let public opinion determine this one. I wouldn't want to make enemies with Dream Minecraft. That would be horrifying to me. But man, those Snapchats are a difficult watch. This dude for sure is creepy at the very least. He made a whole hour-and-a-half long video debunking the allegations, and I watched the whole thing, but I also forgot the entire video. Sorry. Dream will get F-tier groomer status for his scary videos. And last but not least, we have the leader of all predators, the man who started it all and opened the floodgates, the generational trendsetter Drake. What happened to my goat, man? First Kanye disappoints me, and now this? I can't have shit anymore. He's gonna be listening to Marvin's Room after the grooming allegations came to light. And you know what they say about Drake? Always a groomer and never a groom. This year is truly the year of the predator, isn't it? But don't worry, guys. Your favorite YouTuber and personal friend Ninye here would never pull a stunt like this. You can trust me on that. I don't even talk to people in real life. I live in complete isolation with no Wi-Fi in Iowa. Trust me on that too. So let's join together in a Mr. Beast Chandler prayer so that no more YouTubers are bad and do not text minors until the end of time. Maybe Chandler will be my new goat. Okay, bye.